Alright, hello and welcome to Roguelike Thursdays. So I already clicked the random button. It's Halloween, by the way. Just so you know, hopefully we'll find a spooky game, as I said in my original intro. But I already clicked the random button, and I got this game Trollhunter. And I went to the GitHub page, and I downloaded it, and it said, oh yeah, you can just extract it and then run the game, you're good to go. And I couldn't figure out how to make it start. I don't know if I'm being stupid or what, but yeah, I couldn't figure it out, so... I'll click this link instead. Maybe this will do something different. Oh, okay. I think I clicked on the wrong link. Hang on. All right, I'm back. I was a fool. I downloaded the source code instead of the game. And I thought this was the source code. Okay, so, sorry, I thought the source code was the game. So here is Trollhunter. All right, create a new hero. I will play on normal, I guess. That's what we're looking for. Choose a race. I'm feeling like a human. I always like playing humans. It's boring, but there you go. Okay, humans are the most common of races. All right. I like having a human because then you have everything else to compare it to. Gnome and dwarf as the two other options is strange. They're basically the same thing. Well, not really, but you know. And I like to play typically as a warrior as well when I play these games. So I guess warrior I shall be. I don't like ranged weapons. I've mentioned that before. And let's see. Choose a talent. Strong, dexterous, mage. Interesting talent. Tough or wealthy. So if you're... My philosophy typically is I really like heavy defense, like being tough, but an even better defense is being able to kill the things before they touch you. So I'll take strength. Enter your player's name. Well, of course we have to go with the old standby. Boberto. You're one of several children of a lower class soldier. You had a contented upbringing, and you are a disgrace to the family. Okay, that escalated quickly. You have striking violet eyes, short auburn hair, and an average complexion. Strange. Okay, I wonder if that matters. Welcome, or if that's just copying Ancient Domains of Mystery, because Ancient Domains of Mystery also tends to start like that. All right. Find and kill the Troll King. Easy. I'm just going to check my sound. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So let's see what the controls for this game are. You can move with arrow keys, numpad, QWEDZXC. Huh, okay. No V keys, sadly, unless there's some in the options menu. Let's see, options. Oh, you can't go to the options from the help screen. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's see here. Can I switch to V keys? Does not seem to be an option. Full screen's an option. I don't think I'll do it. But maybe I'll change my mind on that. Okay, so how does... Yeah, and then that's wait. Okay, so the only one that's kind of tricky is moving backwards. I'm using the WASD QEZXC right now. Moving down is... Okay, something changed there. Oh, I see. My flag marker turned to double digits and the entire UI shifted over as a result. Okay, and who might... Was there a look command? There is. And what might you be? Verna the Healer. Oh, so it's a overworld map. Okay, so very... I'm betting this is like Angband, maybe? Does it say what the inspiration is here? Moria. Okay, so even older. It's the older version of Angband. Grass. Okay, and I assume those T's are for trees. Okay, and stairs. Ah, okay. Welcome to... you climbed down the ladder. You have opened a new territory, the Grey Cave. Right, looks like we're surrounded already. Gnolls and goblins everywhere. Gnolls and boblins? What's a B? A basilisk. Okay. Basilisk scared me. What does that mean? I just noticed I have 126 HP, so I'm also on fire. But I don't know basilisk. Well, I guess that makes sense. Basilisks can burn you, right? Their vision in the original mythology, they were small white snakes. They were called the King of the Serpent, even though they're incredibly small. But their vision could cause the ground to explode underneath them. That was what either Herodotus or Pliny recorded of the creatures. And he didn't really think that was true. Like, he was like, that's ridiculous. It might have been Aristotle even. But anyways, he was like, nah, that can't be real. But whatever. Someone told me and I trust the guy, so I'll put it in there. Maybe I can take a look at this thing. And it'll tell me more about a basilisk. Oh, it's full screen now. Okay. Welcome to full screen. All right. I guess that's the enter key? Yeah. Okay. Pow. Let's take on this. Okay, this isn't going so well. Let's, okay, I'm not allowed to, okay. Wow, this is a nasty place. Can I, well, who is that nice Nice Vivian or something. Hello. I hope your services are free. Healing costs 86 gold. Okay, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, is there anyone else in this? Wow, look at that horrible entrance to that house. Should go right down the alleyway. And who might you be? Petra the Traitor. What do I have on me? I have a rusty sword. What is this going on every time I open a menu? Like, is it just a delay when to update what it shows or what? It's a little strange. Okay, so my sword is in my hand. I have a buckler. It looks as though even a rusty sword would cost more than I can afford. So I don't think there's much more. Well, you never know, right? No point giving up hope before you've even tried. So let's talk to this person and see what they have to say. Hello. Tell me about this hunt. Oh yes, I accept this blank quest. Okay. Right. Since enter switches from full screen to, well, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. So I can't accept anything. I'll buy. Do you have boots maybe that are worth me getting? Let's see. No. Okay. Yeah, I can't afford stuff. Good to know. Okay. It's not very comfortable, this WASD scheme. You are tavern owner. Sell tavern items. Like what? A light orb. Okay. Light orbs are not that expensive. I will buy a light orb. Okay, I apparently have one now. Tarn. Named after a little creek or something, I guess. Okay, so is there more than one staircase out in the wilderness? Do I have to enter the horrible basilisk place? Because I don't think I'm ready to take on the King of the Serpents yet. Let's see. What are these? It's dark over here. Is there a day-night cycle? Is that what's going on? Oh no, I'm in the dark wood. That would explain it. So was this the not? No, they're all the dark wood. Okay. Oh, hello. What are you? Are you good? I'm assuming the red means bad. Okay, you're Jackal. That checks out. Jackal's dead. And Jackal's dead. Jackal's dead. Jackals drop money. Of course they do. Okay. And a spear. Don't mind if I do. G for... Okay, that was not the right option. J for grab. Nope, that did something else. How do I pick things up? G. G is pick things up. Do I wish to quit? No. I just want everything to not look horrible. Shift G is... No. Okay. There seems to be a conflict here between some of the options that it says on the screen and what you can do. Let's try... Period. No, let's try... Okay, let's try... Okay, so it doesn't appear the shift does anything. Caps lock didn't fix that. Numlock. Do I have a numlock on this? I do not have a numlock on my keyboard. Okay. How about one of those, one of those, one of those? Oh, do we have some sort of Elder Scrolls style thing here, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay. G this time, okay. Maybe G will work in... No? Okay, yeah, some of the commands don't seem to... Oh, they worked that time. Okay. Maybe you have to do it 5 times. Okay, I will take the short spear, thank you. I guess I'll grab a corpse in case, you know, I get hungry. That's a thing in NetHack at least. Let's see. Fairly peaceful woods, can't see very far. Another set of stairs, excellent. Okay, this one is better for sure. What is this purple stuff? Dirt and grass and wall. Walls are made of wall. What are you? Werewolf? Worm. I can beat a worm, surely. Okay. Hopefully. Okay, I took it out. Worm has infected you. Worm has blinded you. Okay. Do I have anti-worm material? Wait a minute. I've got an orb of light here. Can I... Pow. Okay. I've used my orb. Is everything better? Oh, it's very bright now. Okay. Wow, you just get swarmed the moment you go underground. I need to find a wall to put my back to. Now, hopefully this won't... Okay, I don't think I can really fight... Oh, I'm fighting the fire vortex now. There's a great game called Co-op Catacombs, which I should definitely show off on this channel sometimes, which has very unique enemies, and one of them is a fire vortex. That's why it reminded me of this. And I've almost been the... Only one person wins it. It's multiplayer, roguelike. And I've almost been the winner several times, and I always... You know, the internet dies or I run out of time in the day or something. So it's a very long game, but it's fun. It's kind of a race, but you also help out the other players as you go. Okay, so don't fight fire vortexes, is what I learned from this. Okay, Press space to try again. Oh, I'm back. Okay. And everything is... okay, the same. How's my inventory looking? I even still have the short spear. Okay, so what happens when you die exactly? I shouldn't have paid for healing then. This is what I'm learning from this. Hello, I would like to buy another light orb. Thank you. And then maybe it'll help me navigate this very dark forest. So let's see here. And does it keep... it does keep going. Okay. Excellent. It's very bright. Oh, there's a moon. Okay, so there's a day-night cycle, it seems like. Now the moon is... let's see. Yeah, there we go. Moon's over here. Okay, a pair of jackals. Easy. Oh, okay. Oh, a lot of jackals and a bat and a rat, I'm going to assume. Okay, let's... okay, it was a big rat, not just a rat. But I can handle that. Oh, it's a grizzly bear. Okay. If I'd known that was a bear, I wouldn't have fought it. Good thing I didn't know. Okay. Take down the jackal. Grab that money. Grab that money. What is this? Just a corpse. You pick up a scroll of sidestepping. I wonder if that's like a blink style scroll. Okay, I think the moon's slowly moving along. I think that's how I keep track of time. We've got some spiny frogs. Okay. Take down frog 1. Wait, take down frog 2. A rusty sword. I already have a oh, that's a lot of frogs. Okay. Yeah, look at that. It did go up. My skill blade has raised to 16. Potion. It's funny with the exact same font as like Rogue, and then you see the little exclamation mark. You're like, oh, a potion. Okay. A short spear. Don't need it. Already have a spear. Rusty sword. Already have a sword. Actually, speaking of which, what's better? So my sword does 5 to 8, whereas my spear does 2 to 5. Okay, so the sword is way better. Can I throw the spear though? Go downstairs, drop item, rest, talents. Okay, let's try resting. Let's see what happens. Rest for 10 turns? 10 turns. Okay, you don't get to see the screen when you're in the menu. Rest for 100 turns. Okay, I did not heal at all. And now my light orb is gone, so I think that was a mistake. And now I don't have enough money for an orb again. Okay. Ooh. Sun's coming out. Ah, that's why I couldn't see, though. It was nighttime. Grizzly bear notices me. I don't notice it, so that's strange. Stealth has raised. Okay, yes, very Elder Scrolls. I like it. Ooh, another grizzly. Bring it on. Apparently I'm a grizzly slaying machine. I'm not sure. Like, I used to believe, and maybe I still do, that that person, like a knight in armor with a sword, easily beat a grizzly in a fight. But they're very strong, you know, for one thing. Several items are lying here. Are they both corpses? Yeah. Can I eat in this game? Does not appear to be the case. Scroll of hunger, scroll of healing, corpse. What can I do with a corpse? Do something with the corpse. Nothing. Okay, I'm just carrying it around now, I guess. Maybe I can... hunk of meat. Okay. I don't see a hunger stat anywhere, so... I mean, I have a scroll of hunger. Are these mountains? Rock. Okay. Rock as in... I can pick up the rock, or rock as in rocky ground? Rocky ground. Okay. Giant rat time. Big rat, even. Okay. Hit the anaconda. Easy. S for snake, or anaconda. Okay. Above ground, I'm a killing machine. It's just underground that I need to be careful. Leather armor. What is my armor? Quilted armor of mana. That sounds way better. But I'll... okay. 11 defense versus... okay. No, this armor is way better. But there's a red 2 next to it, which I'm going to guess is an encumbrance stat? Maybe? No, because the scroll has it too. Okay, well, let's see here. Put on leather armor. Oh, it's your level requirement. Okay. First thing I've not liked about the game, I don't like level restrictions. Everything else about this game I've been really enjoying so far. That is not one of them. But maybe there's a vision here. Maybe a level isn't what I think it is. You never know. Okay, black bear dies single strike. I am also poisoned. That's fine. Okay, a lot of big rats. Poison seems to go away on its own. That's all I have to do when you're sick, is just wait a little bit. What's on the ground there? A turquoise amulet. I will definitely take that. Okay, do I have a scroll of identify? No. You know, it's funny, I was playing Diablo recently. I used to really like Diablo 2 when I was a kid, and I was playing Diablo 2 again, which maybe isn't what you should say, given it was meant to be this super gory, horrible game, but it's funny how standards change. But I was playing Diablo 2, and I was thinking, man, I'm not really enjoying this right now, even though I used to really like it, but what's the difference between that and this? I think it might just be too much focus on the leveling up in Diablo rather than the actual experience, so the experience itself is a bit weaker than trying to have the creatures be interesting, even though I'm just hitting all the creatures the same. Okay, I will take those shoes. And then, am I wearing shoes right now? I'm not wearing shoes. Wow, I'm just been tramping around on this rocks and forest and everything without shoes, so let's put on some shoes. There we go. I got shoes on my feet. +1 armor. Okay. Let's take out that gecko. And another scroll. So question marks appear to be scrolls here, which is standard. Okay, and scroll of sidestepping. It's very intuitive, at least the WASD, but it isn't comfortable. Okay. Like, obviously a lot of video games do it, but you gotta hold down the key in video games, whereas in this game, yeah, you're gonna die if you hold down the key. Okay, let's get a conga line going here. Oh boy. Okay, just start killing rats. Just start killing, oh, jackal as well. Oh, that was a misplay, okay. Okay, I am alive. I should probably head back to town, get to that healer. I don't know if I'll make it to town, though, so I'm going to... Let's see, where was that? Scroll... I could do town portal for 75, or scroll of healing for 40. Okay, and it will cost me mana to use the scroll. Interesting. Okay, and I will do that again, I guess. Yeah, okay. So not full health, but I had more of those than I had of the Scroll of Town Portal, so maybe the right choice. Now what do I need to do to level up? Do I need to just spend enough money, maybe? I don't actually have like any more money than when I think I started with $250, so I'm actually behind these things. Wow, he's so good at killing bears, though. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, what are you? Okay. Athletics has raised. It's a bit more Elder Scrollsy even in a way, isn't it? Like the get cool loot, explore the woods, get attacked by random creatures, go into dungeons. Moonstone Ring. Don't mind if I do. Okay. And you'll notice that the Elder Scrolls games, well, at least I'm pretty sure. Now, I haven't played Arena, and I only played a little bit of Oblivion, but from what I remember, nothing's level-gated in the Elder Scrolls games. But, it's been a while since I've played Morrowind and Oblivion, even. Okay, torches. Why are these creatures carrying all this stuff? And a staff, and a buckler, and a hat. Okay, am I wearing a hat right now? I am wearing a hat, but is my new hat better? My new hat is better. It's red. And it's also, oh, there we go. Okay. I see what's going on. This whole right side of the screen here is like a pop-up menu. But it's like a pop-up menu that shows everything, not just a little, like, hat equipped, but it shows every single thing that's going on. Okay, okay, this looks safer. Okay, what do we have here? Let's see. Kobolds, gnolls, and worms. Okay. And what do I have? Torch. What's a torch do? Use torch. Torch is in hands, as is my rusty sword and buckler. Okay, so I can do everything at once. Oh boy, I see. Okay, so let's get out of here. Okay, it's ruining my day vision. I'd say night vision, but it's daytime, so it's very bright. Okay, where is? You know what? Well, no, I'm going to keep trying to make it back to town. I can take a bear if the bear attacks me. Oh, are there wolves now? I don't know if wolves are scarier than bears in this universe. Okay, looks like I'm coming back to... I recognize these trees now. I don't know why I recognize the trees. Okay, take down the wolf. Okay, wolves are no joke. Am I safe in the town? Why wouldn't I just let the wolves kill me? Maybe my level resets or something? I'm not going to risk it just in case. Okay, hello. Yes, I would like healing, thank you. Okay, now I'm going to go kill a bunch of wolves. Hopefully they'll drop enough money to buy a light orb. Okay. Get out of here. Take down the bear. Take down the wolves. Don't rest. Doesn't seem to be a point to rest. Okay, I've got more scrolls of hunger. Let's see what happens if I just start doing stuff. Tell me about this scroll of hunger. Oh, it makes me less hungry. Okay. I don't seem to, like, I see the bread ration and the meat and the scroll of hunger, but I don't see where it says I'm hungry. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of a risk here. I want to see what happens when I put on one of these unidentified items, if I can even do it at all. And I'm not going to put on the amulet, because a lot of games have, like, amulets of strangulation and whatnot, but I can. The Moonstone Ring, I feel, will be safe. You cannot use this yet because it's unidentified. Okay, so that disappoints me. I really like using unidentified gear. Let's see if that's the same with the potions. You can't use unidentified potions either. Okay, so that... My interest in this game has... I've lost about 3/4 of it just like that. Unfortunately, because I was really liking this game. But, you know, maybe there'll be something to redeem it. But one of my favorite parts of roguelikes is that risk-reward of should I use that or should I not use that. Okay, maybe what I do is I like take out... Okay, maybe I shouldn't be aiming for the basilisk. Well, why can't I take on this gnoll? Can I at least... Okay, I'm leaving. Alright, healing. I don't have the money for healing. And waiting, let's just hold... Okay, I do heal if I wait long enough, apparently. As long as maybe I need more food in me somewhere. I don't know, that hunk of meat isn't going to last forever, surely. Okay. Let's just wait a whole bunch of time. Okay. Yeah, I don't really understand the mechanism for healing. Can I rest at the inn, maybe? Innkeeper. Hello. Food, healing herb. Not what I'm looking for. What are you? You sell items, weapons, and armor. Oh, wait, can I... Wait. I can sell you things. What if I sell you my... Where was that hat of mine? Take this hat. Okay. Take this quilted armor. Sell the quilted armor. Oh, does he have a... No. What's the deal here? Why can't I sell him... Hang on. Maybe it's because I'm wearing it. Let's put on that other armor instead. Put that on because I'm somehow level 2 now. And then we'll go talk to this guy. And I will sell him... Ah, yeah. It's because I'm wearing it, I guess. Okay, I'll sell you that quilted armor. Okay, maybe there's someone in town who can identify stuff. And I should have been picking up those swords, obviously. Which is a little annoying that you're expected to ferry stuff back and forth, but it is very like Diablo again. Okay, you only sell shields. For a guy named Thor, that's interesting. Okay, blacksmith, repair items. Does anything... My sword definitely does need repair. Okay, there we go. Oh, you lose max durability whenever you repair. Okay, good to know. And let's repair that armor. Okay. And oh, my hat is not looking so good either. Okay. I'm kind of surprised at myself that I caught that you lose the durability, but I did notice it. Okay, and now I'm out of gold again. Right, and I should have picked up all that gear before. I doubt there's anyone that'll buy corpses, given that the animals drop gold. Like, the most valuable thing about killing the animals is the gold they themselves drop. Hound has burnt me. What kind of hounds are we talking about here? Okay. Oh, we're in a swarm of rats again. Okay, so what do I do about that basilisk? Do I have like a mirror or something I can use? That rat exploded into gold. It wasn't just the one gold. Okay. Wait, was there a scroll on that? No? Okay. It just turns into a question mark when you're in the fog of war. Okay. What is that? That's a rock. Okay. One of these flaming... Oh, whoops. I was pressing hold still instead of attack downwards. Okay, what did I lose? Anything go down? I'm still level 2. My vision radius is 2 out of 15. My blade skill is pretty high. I wonder if easy mode is... I don't know, it seems strange. Like, did my max health go down? 158? Let's go fight some basilisks and find out. There must be some downside to this. Okay. Let's get these wisps. Oh, now I'm drunk. Okay, now I'm poisoned. And scared. And infected. I'm just doing everything. Okay. So 158. I die. Still 158. Still level 2. 6 out of 9 experience. I think my blade skill went down. 19. Okay, my blade skill is 19 right now. Let's see. Pow, take out the worm. Okay, dead. And blade skill. No, blade skill's still 19. I'm not sure. Doesn't seem much to be stopping me from just jumping down here. Oh, I killed the basilisk, finally. Okay. Now let's... If I could see, that would be nice. Maybe if I use another torch, it'll let me see. Yeah, okay. Wham, take out the mega. Oh, wow. Just a bit of everything in here. Okay, so I die again. Nothing seems to... Again, nothing seems to have gone downwards. And my experience hasn't gone up. I hop down, and... Now here's the question. Is the nega also injured still? Oh, I guess I didn't hit it properly. Corpse is lying here. Oh, I thought that might be my corpse. Okay, that knoll finally took it down. My armor was reduced. Okay, nega hits me. I kill nega, and let me see. Ah, yeah, so every time you increase a skill, your level goes up by... Your, like, XP goes up by 1 in your level. So that's how that works. Okay, so probably, if they have level scaling, it'll have the same... what's the game called? Oblivion problem, where if you level up non-combat skills, then enemies start outstripping you. Okay, a flesh terror. Appears to be some sort of bow, I guess? I have to be level 4 to use it, so that's a long ways off. A lot of gold on these things. Okay, so I have now made it successfully into the underworld. Okay, stealth is going up. I don't know if I can consciously use mesh boots. I have to be level 3. Yeah, that part's not working for me. Okay. I'm sure that if I played on hardest, I would continue to... Okay, the poison is still poisoning. But it doesn't show that anywhere. Okay, how do I stop poison? Maybe I'll just go back to town. Okay. Use portal, please. Okay, thank you. And then healer. I just had to climb the portal like it was a staircase. And I will take healing, please. Okay. Do you have any... You sell potions and stones of stamina. Okay, I wonder what that means. Is that like max HP? So I'm at 163. And then I take a stone of stamina. No, they just heal. Okay. Oh, you can. The portal is... it stays up. Okay, cool. At least until you go back through it. Alright, take down that worm. So it is like Diablo. Leather cap, same as my red cap. But when my red cap breaks, I'll have that leather cap, I guess. Haven't found the inventory limit yet, if there is one. Okay, a lot of kobolds. Now I believe Rogue had a description for every creature, like if you went over and looked at them. No, it wasn't like that. You had to type in an extra option, which was like creature something or other description, and then you type in the letter of the creature and be like, oh, an L is a leprechaun, and leprechauns do this and this and this. Calendar, statistics, and talents. Okay. Tell me about statistics. Age is 36 still, level 3. 78 weight units. Kilos, maybe? 165, I'll assume, centimeters. I don't know how tall 165 centimeters is. I think that's like 5'5", maybe? 5'6"? I don't know. Metabolism is 92 somethings. 101 monsters killed. Wow. Nothing identified. Okay. And then if I wanted to be talented, I could get to choose one. Enchant item, meditate, body build. I would like to know how to enchant items. Use talent. Can I just come here to POW? No. Tab is the effects. I see. Cursed, burning, and afraid. I'm not having a great time. Okay. I am... Well, I'll take it like another kobold before I get out of here. Oh, they're really going heavy on the curse. Okay, time to get out of here. Oh, it's another anaconda. Oh, it's a lot of anacondas. It's a fire crab. Okay. Run. Fire crabs everywhere. Okay. Uh-oh. Big spider. Let's see. Give me that scroll of town portal and get out of here. Okay. Hey, everything's wrong. Can you heal me? Hopefully. Need more gold. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just die then? That seems to be the prime healing method. Okay. So suppose I am... let's see. I did notice a staircase down to a second level earlier. I just couldn't get to it because of everything. Okay, so I'm back thriving. Strange. Oh, I would like to... Okay, up, down, scroll skills. Oh, there's more skills. Ah. Is there a way to return to the main menu? Does not seem to be. Okay. Do I wish to quit? Yes. Okay. Now let's launch it again. Space to create new hero. Okay, so I didn't save, I guess. Let's go on hell difficulty now. Let's be an elf ranger. Oh, the options are elf. Oh, I see. Oops. Elf ranger. Good. And I will be a mage, and I will be major toe. Okay, enter no longer makes the game go full screen, so I guess I'll make it go full screen with W. Okay. Oh, that's not full screen. What is this? The previous full screen was way better. Oh, and the map has changed. And now the trader is in that room. Okay. How do I leave the town? Oh, I go out this way. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to, with this is very small. I think it's smaller than if it wasn't full screen. How did I make it do the full screen thing before? And the weird grid thing as well. I must have entered some sort of developer mode with something. I don't know what it was. Okay. Maybe it's something to do with the, okay. Well, I think it's gotten smaller. All right, let's just let the wolves kill me. Good. Okay. And game over. Okay, so on hell difficulty, you do have permadeath. Well, that's Trollhunter. A very promising start, but in the end, I don't think I enjoyed it because of level gating. Not a huge fan of the infinite lives with no reason to not die was, you know, maybe, I don't know if that should be normal difficulty. That might be like easy or free mode or something like that, free play mode. The huge amount of creatures, which didn't really seem to be approachable with anything that I could see. Like when you enter the dungeon, maybe you're supposed to go and get a few hits off, jump out, scour the forest, or maybe you're just supposed to be in the forest for a while, level up, and then go down. But it wasn't really speaking to me. The creatures didn't seem to have a bunch of unique enemies like they said. Like, sure, there's a basilisk and there was the fire vortex and whatnot, but the hounds were setting me on fire and the kobolds were cursing me, so it seemed like everything was doing everything. Maybe it was just those few things were doing those few things. But, and the main thing for me was the unidentified items not being usable or equipable. All of that could have changed, of course, or it could still change. When we were looking at the GitHub, we saw there was some activity 4 months ago, I believe it was. This game hasn't had an update since 2017, but maybe the developers finally got some spare time and is looking to get those last tweaks in to make it something really special. So a very promising game for sure. Definitely like fun on its own even, doesn't need to be improved. I was having a lot of fun at first before I ran into the identified thing. And that's, you know, that could be a personal taste thing. I don't really see the point of having an unidentified item exist if you can't use it. Like you could just, well, I guess it's so that you have to find a scroll of identify to use it first. It's like another level gate. But I don't know if identify was the right, like even if I don't know what a potion is, I can drink it, right? Like a huge thing about Rogue and then especially NetHack later was it was based on first edition D&D and zero edition D&D. And the big thing with D&D was that you weren't looking at your stats to figure out a solution. You were thinking, okay, what clever thing can I do to beat this? How do I open that door without getting trapped? It's like, okay, I'll loop a rope around it and then I'll pull it around this tree so I have a big pulley. And then I'll divert the river into the dungeon and drown everyone. Like that was zero edition, first edition D&D. Is very much what can I do? And NetHack and Rogue, I think, both encapsulate that with like, okay, I'm going to dip my sword into this potion just in case it's a poison potion. Then I'm going to slash someone and poison them. Or I'm going to throw this potion at them. And this game doesn't have that. It's much more like you're playing The Witcher or Diablo without the carefully curated story experience that The Witcher 3 at least necessitated to have all those limitations and I think even then in The Witcher is a bad idea. I don't think I've seen a game where a level gate's a good idea. Dark Souls does it pretty good where it's like a skill gate thing, but you can still use the weapon, you're just terrible at it, which I think is, you know, that's a lot of work for the developer. Like they have a different animation for different skill levels in Dark Souls, but I really think that's the best way to do it. It's like, yeah, you can use it, you'll suck, but you can use it. So I think I'd rather the items have something like, oh, you have no idea what this is because you're not a warrior. Warriors have 5 warrior skill, and you're just a lowly mage with 2 warrior skill and 6 magic skill. You know, something like that. But of course, you're implementing a bunch of systems. On the GitHub page, it did say this game was super buggy, super incomplete, so much could change. But yeah, that was Trollhunter. Very neat game. makes me want to play Rogue or NetHack, really, when I look at it. And how much time was that? That was a pretty... Okay, so I went longer than I thought, which is funny, because I guess that's what happens when you're having fun, right? So I'll see you in the next one. All right, take care.